Hi everyone, I'm here today to start this week's reading vlog. It is Wednesday today because this is going to be the first time of me going back to doing reading vlogs, and I've only really come to this decision over the last 24 to 48 hours, and I didn't want to start this process until I was sure that was the route I was going to go down. Now that I'm sure, I'm here with you. So today is Wednesday, the 10th of March. I haven't finished a single book in March. Maybe today will be the day. So I've been reading to a lot of reading sprints recently on YouTube, and I wanted to do that today, but I also need to edit the mishmash mess of a vlog that I desperately want to go up tonight, but I don't know whether it'll end up going up tonight. If not, it will end up going up tomorrow. And so really, whenever I'm not working on that, I should probably be reading just solidly to try and get my current book done, which is The Governess game by Tessa. If you've watched the mishmash vlog I was just on about, you will know that I've not really been having a fabulous time with that book. I'm not hating it. I'm certainly not loving it though. And actually, I read some more in bed last night. I'm at about 70%. I read some more in bed last night and I was just so bored. I don't see how this can be the same author as the Duchess deal, because Duchess deal was just fantastic, top-notch 5 stars. And yeah, this book is boring me shitless. It doesn't have the same chemistry. The storyline is okay. Like, I've enjoyed getting to know the children that she's taking care of and educating, but I just, no, I'm so fed up with it. If it was any other author, I think I'd have DNF'd it by now, but because I love the Duchess deal so much, I keep trying to push through, which is probably why I've been reading it to so many reading sprints, because they kind of force me to just keep going rather than picking the Kindle up and then doing something else. But it's a struggle. I should probably check how many hours the Kindle thinks it's going to take me to finish it. That would be a good idea, because I am at the end of my tether with it, to be honest. And my Kindle's playing up again. My Kindle's just hating me right now. It's quite sad. Yeah, so I'm on chapter 27, which is page 279, which is 71%. And it thinks it's going to take me about 2 more hours to finish. So I think I can do that. And indeed, that's what I'm going to just get on with right now. Other books I do have on the go are House of Leaves by Mark Danielewski, which I'm not picking up today, or at least not planning to. I mean, it does call out to me most days, but I feel like I need to dedicate time and concentration to that book whenever I read it, and I just don't feel like I can do that today. I want to start getting on top of things and getting on top of that video and the vlog, and I'm behind on Instagram posts too, and yeah, I don't think that needs to be the focus right now. So I want to do that. And I've got that on the go. And then I've also got Dexter. I can't remember which Dexter it is. Dexter by Design? Might not be. The 4th Dexter book I've also got on the go as an audiobook. So I'm not going to be listening to that today that I am planning on doing. Although who knows what tonight will bring. But yeah, I could listen to some of the audiobook while editing, but I'm also really behind on watching YouTube videos, and so I might just actually watch some YouTube on the TV while editing. We shall see. I'll update you when we get that far. The point is, it is now 11 a.m. I'm about to have a very late breakfast and start reading, because I'm not going to start editing yet because I'm still getting some of the footage onto my laptop. Yes, so I just spent about an hour and a half to 2 hours in that region. It's now 1 o'clock, basically finishing the Governess game, and my thoughts haven't really changed. I spent a lot of that time just thinking, yeah, this is okay. Like, I was getting along with the plot fine, but it still wasn't anything special. There were a few moments where I did enjoy it a little bit more because we bumped into Emma and Ash from the previous book, which made for some fun scenes, especially between, I can't think of his name. Why am I so terrible with names of characters in books? But between the male main character in this book and Ash from the previous book, they have quite a fun fight scene. It's quite funny. But yeah, I wouldn't say I didn't enjoy it. I will say I found it a bit of a slog and I didn't enjoy it anywhere near as much as The Duchess deal. And so I'm sticking with what my previous thought was of giving this book 3 stars. It's still worth checking out, but yeah, I feel like nothing could beat The Duchess deal, I suppose, and so that put insane pressure on whatever I was going to be reading after it, because that book blew me away, like fucking fantastic. So, as I said, I do need to do some editing today. I'm about to make some lunch, and while eating the lunch, I'm going to watch some YouTube, and then I'm going to edit. I will be doing some more reading later on, and I've realised that I might end up doing some audiobook listening because I don't want to go on Animal Crossing because Meringue is moving onto my island today. I went island hopping and villager hunting last night, and I invited Meringue to come to my island, so I do want to play some of that tonight, so I might listen to some audiobook while playing that, as that is something that I've always found quite easy to do, but not guaranteed. Might end up doing it while watching TV with Luke or something. So yeah, I'm not, as I said, going to read any of House of Leaves today. So if I don't do any more reading today, at least I've done a solid between 1 and 2 hours worth of reading. But I'm hoping I do. I do need to start a new book now that I've finished that one, and I'm not sure whether to move on to the 3rd book in this series, because that's my thing this year as well. I'm trying to just read series all in one go as much as possible when the books are out anyway, because I don't want to keep falling into that situation where I read a book, start a series, and then I have to reread that book to read the 2nd book just because I didn't pick the 2nd one up quickly enough. So I'm trying to stop that from this year and just, when I pick up a book, from the beginning of the series, just read it all. So that's going well for me, very well for me. As a result, it does mean that I feel like I should read The Wallflower Wager, which I should enjoy a lot because it follows Penny, who again we knew from the 1st book, she features in the 2nd book, and she's going to be a lot of fun, I think. She's very sort of idealistic about romance, and so I think she'll be really fun to follow. But do I just need a break from Regency romance? I could have a look what arcs I need to read. Also, I do want to start rereading You very soon because I have the 3rd book as an arc for that I desperately want to start reading. I've had it a while and I've been kind of holding off because it comes out the very beginning of April and I wanted to upload a video closer to the time. But I am starting to get to the point where I might pick that up soon too. So it's up in the air right now. It's also the Irish Readathon right now, and I've not picked up a single Irish author book yet. And as I said earlier, it is the 10th, so do need to make some decisions later on. When I do know what I'm doing, I'll let you know. I mean, I think I have quite the cozy situation going on right now. So I've been working on editing this video for a while. It's a long one. We're looking at well over an hour and I've still not finished editing, so hopefully I can get it down to about an hour max. Didn't really want it to be such a long video, but with chopping so many different vlogs together, it's kind of, yeah, that's just how it's going to end up, sadly. Meanwhile, watching a bit of La La. I'm a bit behind on my watch later list, so yeah, happy to be watching this. The problem is Luke's going to be home from work soon, so then my cozy setup on the chaise will not be quite so cozy. I'll probably just give up at that point then. This video is clearly not going up today. I'll probably give up then, maybe listen to some audiobook or play some Animal Crossing. I don't know. I still don't even know what I'm reading later either yet, So it is now, what day of the week is it? Thursday. It is Thursday morning. And last night, in the end, I did do what I said I'd do. So I played some Animal Crossing and listened to some Dexter audiobook. I double checked. It is indeed Dexter by Design. So I remembered that title correctly. And now I need to continue editing because I really need to get that video sorted that I started yesterday. So that's this morning's plan. This afternoon, I need to clean the house quite desperately. So that will be on the cards for this afternoon. And I will listen to more audiobook. I'm really annoyed, by the way. I tried to put on Goodreads that I was reading Dexter by Design, and I've tried a few times over the last week since I started this book. and the app just won't let me set something from want to read to reading. It's really annoying me and it's really irritating. So I'm thinking about looking into Storygraph. I've seen quite a few people mention it. So yeah, I might look into that today too, because Goodreads is pissing me off. So I've had one of those days where I've not done what I said I was going to do at all. I did do a little bit of editing, but I've still not got that to the point where it's going to actually be uploaded. Yeah. I've not listened to any audiobook yet today. I've not done any reading yet today. I've not even done any cleaning yet today. I decided to go for a walk. And somehow that's filled my day. So, a bit windswept because it's a bit windy today. But yeah, I got some fresh air and I feel great for it, but as a result, I've not done any reading at all. So tonight, I will be listening to a bit more of Dexter while playing Animal Crossing. That's tonight's plan, and that is a definite. So I'll see you tomorrow. So it's Friday morning and I did indeed listen to some Dexter last night. I got to 70-something% and I'm enjoying it. There's a bit more of a bad guy to follow in this book, so it's giving me a bit more focus. I do need to spend today cleaning the house, so I am in no doubt that I'm gonna finish Dexter today, and the only thing I'm in doubt of is what Kindle book I'm going to be picking up at some point today. I mean, I'd actually love to just sit at the table instead and read House of Leaves. I'm craving to read House of Leaves, but I just don't have the time today. Maybe tomorrow, though. I've been getting into habit recently of spending pretty much all of Saturday just watching people's reading sprints and reading like literally all day. I've been really enjoying that. I'm really into reading sprints recently, and I kind of struggle to get myself motivated to read sometimes. So even just watching old ones that people love, it's really helping. But yeah, I need to stop waffling, stop procrastinating, and just crack on with the cleaning. And I guess I'll let you know when I finish Dexter. Okay, time to take a cleaning break. I have been cleaning the ensuite for about 2 hours, and I'm so pleased with the shine. And so now I'm going to go and grab some lunch and carry on watching booktubers. That's what I've been doing. I actually haven't listened to any Dexter yet, but it will happen. It will happen. I just need to stop being so carried away catching up on my booktube watch list. Because I looked and realised that I can easily catch that up today, and if I can catch that up, then I'm winning. I can legitimately just focus on the audiobook after that. So that is my plan. I've just finished cleaning. I'm feeling really chuffed with myself because I got almost everything done that I wanted to get done. Everything feels all nice and shiny now. Like even the cupboards, I've cleaned those, and everything smells beautiful. And now I think I've earned a treat, quite frankly. So I'm going to chill out tonight, listen to some Dexter, play some Animal Crossing, maybe start reading a new Kindle book. I need to have a look at what I am in the mood for with that. And yeah, really constructive day. I haven't listened to any Dexter still because I did carry on with the YouTube video thing, and I've almost caught up on my watch later list. I think I've got like 2 videos left or something, and I'm actually on videos that have been posted in the last 24 hours at this point, so feeling very impressed with myself. Excuse how red I look. I just got out the shower. So it's Saturday morning. A few updates for you. I never did listen to any Dexter last night. Don't know what was up with me, just never put it on. But I did start reading The Wallflower Wager by Tessa, and I'm only a few chapters into that so far, literally a few. And I already know that I'm going to like it a lot more than, I can't think of the name of the last book. Governess game. I already know I'm going to like it more than the Governess game, but I don't think I'll probably like it more than the Duchess deal. It's hard to say right now, it might end up being equal to it. But yeah, it's just so much easier to get into this one. I'm just feeling it a lot more. So it is currently 11:15 on Saturday morning, and I still need to sort that damn video out. So that's what I'm gonna do now for the next 45 minutes. Try and get that uploaded ASAP, because at 12 o'clock I want to start reading for the Basically Readathon hosted by Brit. So I'm not gonna be taking part like hardcore. I'm just gonna try and read more than what I probably otherwise would. And rather ridiculously, my first port of call for that will probably be House of Leaves. I want to do the next chapter of that book and then see where I go from there, because that chapter's probably gonna take a couple of hours easily. Then I might swap back to the Wallflower Wager. Time for a lunch break. So I've been reading for just over an hour, and guess how many pages I've managed in that time? 11. This book is just insane. I mean, I've read more than that. I've read more than that because it also sent me to the appendix. But yeah, this book is quite a lot. I've paused it at like mid-chapter because things are going to start getting even weird from here. I mean, they've already been very weird. In this last 11 pages, it has been waffling on about gravity and labyrinths, and the footnotes have been sending me on a wild goose chase, and it's been great fun. And I've been sat there moaning and telling Luke all about it, and he's been kind of helping me get more out of it by talking me through stuff. So that's been kind of cool. So I'll just show you what is up and coming for me on the next couple of pages, because this is why I've paused at this moment. This is gonna need a lot of my attention from here on out for the next 20, 30 pages. So yeah, as you can see, we have a box. We have some crossed out red font down there. We have more boxes. We have some upside down writing. We have some back to front writing. We have just complete pages of mess. And so I dread to think how many hours worth of reading these next few pages are going to create. And I can't even turn this one. Oh my. So yeah, things aren't going to start getting more normal again until page 149. And I'm on a page 150. No, I'm not. I'm definitely not. I'm on page 119. I mean, I started somewhere around here. I started here, so this is the beginning of chapter 9. This is what I've already worked through in the last hour or so. Before it then started sending me to the appendix, where there were some poems I needed to look at. I know it looks really quite wacky and complicated, and at times it feels quite complex. Like I sit there thinking, am I doing what it wants me to do? But then there's bits in the text that kind of suggest that you can kind of do what you want in a way anyway. And so if I'm messing bits up at any point anywhere, I don't even care anymore. And I'm just having so much fun. Don't get me wrong, at times you sat there just reading pages going, I don't understand what you're going on about or why. But the payoff's going to be worth it. I'm having a lot of fun. Me and reading vlogs never go to plan. So I did say yesterday that I was going to spend a lot of yesterday reading this. Well, I did, to be fair. I spent all afternoon reading it. And I'm still on the same damn chapter that I was. I'm on page 144, and that makes it look like I made no progress at all. I should have carried on reading something last night, but didn't feel like it, so I went on Sims. Could have done some reading this morning, but I'm finally sorting out that video I was on about, so that's going live today. And this one can go live Tuesday, so I'm ending this one here, so I can start next week's. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe by clicking the image of me if you want to see more book reviews and other bookish content from me, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.